What do you know? There's sound. Sound. Finally, we can do a live stream. How about that? How about that? How about that, Elevator Tisson? How about that? Let's get this live stream started. Okay? Now, I don't want to hear anything bad now, okay? And no sound, but I'm glad you guys can hear me, finally. Guys. Okay, so what's going to happen is, I haven't been able to do this because to do these live streams is because there isn't any sound. So that's why we couldn't enjoy these live streams. So, well, guess what? We can do this live stream for a little bit. All right, then, let's get this live stream started. Hello, Hebe. All right. All right, let's see here. So the first picture I want to show you, we're going to do the Montefiore. Maybe we'll get to Presby, too. All right? We'll go from Montefiore, then cross the bridge, and then we'll be at Presby, all right? Okay. First stop is Montefiore. And as you can see, the elevator is a Houghton. And they have the original Houghton on them. How about that? Okay, so then there's the hall lanterns on 7 for the service elevators at Montefiore. Yeah, it does say associate elevator, but I've done it before at Trinity West. I've done it several times, so. And they didn't really care if I was on the service. They didn't really care if I was on the service elevators at Presby or Montefiore. So even that sign doesn't really mean anything. But the thing is, though, guys, okay, yes, you're on 7M when you walk in the hospital. There's the elevator that I said that had orange walls and Houghton fixtures. Now, if you recall, I filmed the one elevator in 2010, the Houghton that I filmed in 2010. That was a service elevator. Well, across from it is that elevator right there, and that one only goes from 4 to 12. The other ones go from 3 to 12. I'm glad you can hear me, Hebe. I just had to figure it out. All right, so there's a panel. Yes, there is no second, first, or ground floor. There's only like what, 9 floors? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 floors. What's on 7M is the main floor, so that's the main entrance of the hospital. All right. If you go to 8, you can take the bridge to Presby. Yeah, you can take the bridge to Presby. Then all the other floors are patient floors, except for 4, which is the cafeteria. 6 is the surgery area, and 5 is the cancer center. There's a phone, and I think that's for like if there's someone doing they're like doing a food delivery, then they can put the elevator into independent service and take it to that floor. Yes, every elevator certificate is located in the UPMC Presbyterian maintenance. Now look at this. I don't know if any hospitals that really do this, but every Wednesday on the second Wednesday of each month between the hours of 4 a.m. and 9 a.m., the elevator will be tested on fire service recall. It may cause the elevator car to stop suddenly and change direction or cause a temporary interruption of service. In case of emergency, please use the elevator emergency telephone or call button. Thanks for your patience. And they do a fire service on every elevator on the second Wednesday of every month. It's the law. You got to do it in a hospital. It's the law. It's really important. And the capacity for this elevator is 6,500 lbs. Now look at this indicator. Who has ever seen an indicator like this on a hospital elevator that's a Houghton? I know you may have seen it in department stores, okay? But look at this. Ain't this a beauty? How about that? This is a really car number 9. Okay, we're in car. So I see a car number 9 has the orange walls, so the other ones don't have the orange walls inside of them. Okay, moving on. Any questions about the associate elevators? Heath, do you have any questions about the associate elevators there, bud? Any questions about them? You can ask now because we're moving on to the visitor elevators. It's right behind these. It is a nice elevator, Heath. It is a really nice elevator. It's in a bank of 5, but listen, I want to show you guys something really interesting now, okay? Something really strange about these elevators, which I'll get to in a little bit. All right, so these are the main elevators at Montefiore. You first walk in and you see a bank of 3 behind the bank of 5 service elevators. This code blue right here, but this code blue right here is like if there's a patient, if there's a patient who's, having a heart attack or something, the nurse puts the key into the elevator, blue switch, and an elevator is called to that floor. Okay, I don't know what kind of fixtures these are. I know these are ThyssenKrupp. There's a call button. See, that's the code blue. Never mess with elevator keys, especially the code blue. It's really dangerous for the code blue. Never mess with any elevator service. Code blue is one that you really shouldn't mess at all next to fire service. Most dangerous yet. Yes, that indicator is an Acme. That is an Acme indicator with the Acme floor chime. The narrow C main elevator sign serves floors. Every elevator that's public says service levels. Well, even the service says service levels. This one serves levels 4 to 12. If you're wondering how you get the free 2, 1, and G, we'll get to that later. So there's some bank of lost connection. Guys, you still there? Guys, start over.